Good evening, everyone. I hope you are ready, because we're not. We're all nervous. We're all bricking it. Before we get to there, let's do our announcements, and I should say, welcome to episode 68 of Malt and Magic: The Forgotten Kingdom of Nihilin. You can tell how nervous I am about this session just by the fact I can't even get the intro out straight. Still, we will get there. So, a quick thank you, a quick rundown of our shout-outs, our announcements. So, thank you to Owlbear Radio, to Incarnate, to D&D Beyond, to Dungeon Alchemist. You would have seen that map for the first time last week. We are continuing to use that map this week, and then we may see more maps from Dungeon Alchemist in the future, but amazing tool. If you can get access to the beta, I fully recommend it. Thank you to Hero Forge for character design, token design, Kassoon 5e Magic Shop for some DM's tools. And then, of course, to Tabletop Audio for our music and ambiance effects. But of course, we get the majority of those, plus our sound effects from Battle Bards. And we give you the opportunity to get yourselves a discount off those sound effects from Battle Bards. So use the code you see on screen now, Malt and Magic, when you go to register. Get yourselves a nice cheeky discount and make your home game more and more immersive. Please do check us out on social media. We just tweeted about the session. There'll be various other updates going on. We may even get to make a big announcement this week, as we are 9 followers away from the big 50, but more on that later. So go check us out on social media, on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, where you can catch all the past episodes, our campaign recap, or mid-campaign recap, our intro to the campaign, all those good things. We may even start doing some character backstories at some point and just diving into them a little bit more. We'll see what time we all get. Please go check out the podcast as well if you don't have the opportunity to catch the videos, or you just need something to listen to while you're on the move, or you just want something to sit back and relax with rather than watching. Close your eyes and disappear into the fantasy realm of Nihilin. Then please go check out the podcast on your podcast platform of choice. And if you get the opportunity, please leave a rating, a review, a like, any of those things. I will also be using a new feature through Spotify and Anchor to leave questions on the episodes as well. So there was a recent one on last episode around who you thought was MVP. So we will be playing around with that a bit more, trying to get people engaged. I think that's all I need to say on the podcast. Do not forget to go and check out Tales of Tilnar on YouTube, which is run by Samau. He sits in the DM's chair and just creates his own fantasy world of chaos, I think is the only term I can use to describe it, really, with the party. But that is what it is. And as I mentioned, we are 9 followers away now. We are very, very close to our first goal of 50 followers, at which point one of those followers will get to create an NPC alongside myself. So if you are watching, you are enjoying the show, and you're not already following us on Twitch, please do so. Do not miss out on that opportunity to not only create an NPC alongside me, but also get yourself a t-shirt, and we're going to throw in a dice box as well. I made that decision a couple of weeks ago. So t-shirt, dice box, NPC character creation, all for following a stream. It couldn't be any easier. And I think that is me done for our intro. So buckle up, settle in. It's going to be a bumpy ride. There will be adult language. There will most certainly be adult humour. You have been warned. Let's roll. Hello. So we have a full party once again this evening, and before we start anything else, let's do our rundown of the lineup. So I'm Matt, I'm the Dungeon Master, and I'm also playing the psychic character of Pothrid.
Yes, Hopefully that makes sense to some people. I am Danny, and I am playing Ander Splinterthorn, who currently has arachnid legs protruding from his back.
I am Simel, and I'm playing Kirik Gravetusk, who apparently is just fabulous today. There's just glitter all over him, so he's all good. He's all good. I'm just going to dimension door my way out of this. Yeah, it's fine.
We hope.
I'm Dave. I play Dargon, the Goliath fighter, warlock, or more precisely, an owl. I'm an owl. I can't.
It's
believe
Algon.
It. Algon. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a few names for the chaos that happened at the end of last week's episode, and some amazing artwork that went along with it. Thank you to Marta for that. The amazing little sketch you did.
Last week, as a recap, we done fucked up. That's the summary of last week.
Maybe.
We're not meant to be here.
It's been a journey. No, you're not meant to be here, to be brutally honest. There was a whole path that we weren't meant to go on before we got here, but this is what happens in D&D. You take a left turn instead of a right turn, and then shit happens.
What, you thought you could plan things, Matt? No.
We poo-pooed that idea.
I thought I could try and plan certain things. I mean, this was all planned, but these things happen. So last week we made, or continued to make our way through this strange dungeon/temple type arena, fighting various different creatures, all seemingly some form of either elemental or construct type being. And you sort of fought these ice-like wolves creatures that were just formed of wind and ice shards. Managed to make it through that encounter pretty unscathed, thanks to a very timely slow spell from Mr. Splinterthorn, which really fucked my creatures up, my monsters up, and was not happy with that one. So we'll then throw another one at you, which you were not happy with because it was immune to most of your spells. So that was fun. And following that, there were a few more wild magic events, but it was at that point that you had this door to contend with. Solved the puzzle of the door, which was a bizarre puzzle, had a little bit to do with sort of the running theme throughout this dungeon. I believe that was solved by our very own Kirik, despite not being on the show last week, actually, which was all good fun. So well done, sir. And yeah, you then made it into the room where you were greeted with a medium-sized humanoid figure of sort of this darkish brown, earthy skin, and this long corn-like hair, eyebrows, beard, with these glowing red eyes, dressed in sort of tattered robes, and they communicated with you and pretty much said things along the lines of, "You have entered, you cannot be allowed to leave, no one can know of my existence here," those sorts of things. And with that, he not only grew to a huge size and become sort of surrounded by these huge great torrents of air, there were also 4 elemental type beings that appeared in the room, sort of streaked out from the orb behind him. And then there was a wild magic surge, which sort of passed through the room as he grew, turning Bothrid into a potted plant, Dargon into an owl, hitting Kirik in the chest and causing some sort of psychedelic light show, and then Ander, probably worst of all for Ander, got struck in the back and 8 arachnid legs now protrude from his back. And this is where we begin tonight. So the first thing I need everyone to do is roll initiative, please.
Straight in.
Straight in.
What's he got?
That's my fighter dice, so you know what I rolled.
A 1.
Nope. That's a natural 20.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I got
Giving you
22.
21.
21 for me, yeah.
21.
What'd you get? 22?
22 for me.
Bothrid also got a 22, but Ander will go first. And then Dargon, you got...
17.
Not bad on initiative, guys. Feeling good about it.
Yeah, I like.
That was
Hey, I rolled a natural
pretty
20. I
good.
go third.
Yeah, I roll pretty high and last.
Yeah.
Okay. So as this all happens, the streaks of arcane energy just... Ander, we come to you first. As you feel these appendages just grow out from the back, and these 8 legs start flailing around, you watch as Bothrid just into a small potted plant, and Dargon into an owl that just sort of sits there and looks up at Kirik adoringly. Kirik is just there, shimmering and shining.
With myself and Bothrid, is it that, similar to Wild Shape, all of our kit has gone? Can you not see our swords or anything?
All of your equipment is gone as well.
Okay, yeah.
Owl with a fucking Tabil's Wrath, like,
Yeah, just like, splat. Get killed by my own sword.
As per always, when Bothrid changes shape, however, there is, on one of the leaves, there's just this strange, jagged symbol.
And the owl
Mr.
still has a
Splinterthorn, you
cigar
are
in its beak, yes?
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Just so, yes, Mr. Splinterthorn, as these appendages sort of grow out, this elemental creature that you've already faced, or something, as I just
Nice.
drop my phone on the floor and potentially break it. That's always good.
Ooh, is it screened down?
Let's start that again, shall we?
Okay, we're okay.
So, Ander, as
Oh,
these
it's Texas
appendages
moment at the
grow,
moment.
and these elementals appear in the room, one armoured elemental that you have fought before appears before you, flail and sort of, well, yeah, here's a flail in hand, with sort of just sparks of lightning glinting off the armour, as the other 3 just sort of swirl around in front of this gargantuan creature now. And what would you like to do, sir? Besides scream.
Yeah, I would do the scream, but my kid's in bed next door, so I don't want to wake her up. Think about it's like the scream that Homer Simpson does. You know the scream when the tongue is out and it's going, ah! You know, when he's jumping over the gorge. That scream. I will, as I'm close range, in with AEM. I'm going to have to shank him.
Okay. A shank
Fingers
then.
crossed anyway.
You withdraw shank again. Huzzah! Yes! Stab him!
With a 26 to hit.
26 is going to hit.
Thank God for that. It's one bit of good news for a start.
For 9 piercing damage. I can't use sneak attack. That's a shame. But what I will use as my bonus action, because I am no fool, I will bonus action disengage, please. 5, 10, 15, 25, and I'll go to here next to Pothrid because I might need to help him out. And that's me, short and sweet.
Excellent.
In and out.
Fantastic. And with that, we are then over to Bothrid, or Pothrid, who can do nothing. Just stuck there.
I can't even make a saving throw. Shit.
The
Bothrid might have to come
armoured
and improvise
elemental type. The armoured elemental creature is then going to is going to bump up to there. I'm going to delete that particular thing, so we don't need them anymore. I'm going to move up to there and just sort of streaks up to there, and is going to make 3 flail attacks against Dargon. Now, Dargon, you have no armour.
Yeah. I'm looking at an armour class of 10 here with a great grey owl.
Yes, pretty much. I was going to say you take the owl stats, so your armour class is 10. Your hit points, however, remain unchanged, strangely.
Okay. I'm using Azazel's character sheet just because he's an owl.
That will work perfectly.
Yep.
Yep. So, 3 attacks coming straight at you. That will be a 17, a 10, and an 11.
Sorry, I
All
can't believe
three
that one of
hit
them
you,
met
correct?
my armor class. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was really bad rolls. So you're going to take 5, 8.
I'm glad I used all my slow spells last week.
You're going to take 25 points of bludgeoning damage.
25.
25 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
As this flail just...
Okay.
We are around 2. Bum, 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 bum. It's alright, I'm just reading various things. I've got a lot to deal with tonight, so bear with me, folks. Okay. The large creature is then going to take a legendary action.
No.
Its eyes are going to turn towards... They're going to turn towards you, Kirik. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
$13.
13. You feel the very air sucked from your lungs, and your lungs just... You die.
What?
You fall to 0 hit points, and you are now dying. However,
Fucking hell, I've not even got past
in that
round one
moment, you feel that warm spark in your heart as life just floods through you once more. You are very lucky there was a certain wild magic event earlier. On top of that one, you are back to full hit points. All of your spell slots are also reset. You have officially, or effectively, had a long rest, but without the spell picking,
Cool.
of course.
Okay.
Right, we can sit back and relax now. Dave, Kirik's got this.
Yeah, but also, it effectively
And with
means
that, we are
might
around
have to
Kirik.
die, and then we're back to normal again.
Yeah, I'm going to smash Bothrid on the floor next go.
Okay. Okay, that changes things.
I'm glad we reached a checkpoint though, so we've got like a regen spot.
Yeah, the save only works once.
Oh boy, okay.
That's completely thrown a wobbly.
Yeah, completely.
Can I ask sort of in advance while Samel's looking, what's going through Dargon's head? Is it owl or am I conscious?
No, you're conscious. You're fully aware of what's going on. You're just in an owl form.
Right. Okay.
You can't speak anything other than owl.
Yeah. So I could. Yeah. Okay.
Shit on people.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I don't know. Sorry. Do I see the orb behind him? Or is he too big for me to
Yes.
be able to actually see behind him?
You would notice through this sort of wispy form that he's taken on now that there is the green glow of this orb. As I say, ignore the particular icon on the map because they don't have orbs on Dungeon Alchemist just yet.
That's alright. Well, seeing the Dargon's just turned into an owl. Bothria just turned into a potted plant. Anders over there, so I guess I'm the front line, and this just kind of happens.
You've also just felt yourself sort of die and come back to life, by the way.
Yeah, which is great, and I'm going to, with that, move forward and...
Bless you.
Oh, there's two of me for some reason.
There is. What you notice, Kirik, as you run forward, as there is this glimmering, illusionary image of you left behind, as that glow that was around you is now gone. You realise the glow that's around you was actually this illusory image that is now stuck in that position.
That's new. And I'm going to, with that... Yeah, I'm just going to bash my shield on the floor, because there's a lot of them. And I can't really do what I want to do yet. So I am going to cast a 4th level... sorry, 5th level Spirit Guardians.
It's almost like I knew it was coming.
Whoa, all of them.
Yeah, I think I've just moved everything there, which is always good.
Yeah.
God damn this spell token.
Pretty sure with
There's the bit.
We should do a charity show where we have to donate £1 every time there's a wisdom saving throw.
Be a very, very skint man.
I'll be bankrupt.
Yeah.
But
Sorry, just gonna have to play around with this a minute.
It's alright, 5th level Spirit Guardians. Cool.
This is incredibly irritating. Right, there we go. So that one was there. That one was there. Kirik is there. Kirik Illusion is there. Hothrid's there. Algon's there. And Ander is here, I believe.
next to Pothrid.
Next to Pothrid. So down there. And this. Gonna leave at that. There we go.
I mean, I'm happy he's not on the board, but you forgot the armoured guy.
Yeah, he's in front of me.
True.
We wouldn't want to forget about him.
It'd be too easy otherwise.
Excellent. Now we've sorted that out. What needs to happen now?
For now, nothing. And I have no bonus actions, I don't think. Let me just double check. Because I can't cast that. I can't do that. Yeah, that's going to be my turn.
For you and your character sheet, by the way. It took us forever just to work out what we were doing.
Yeah, I still get confused. It's okay.
Let's do this. No, can't do that. Oh, damn.
It smells weird.
So as these ravens just begin swooping and zooming in this sort of radius around Kirik, that'll be the end of your go.
Yep.
Okay. You notice the temperature of the room suddenly drop.
Layer actions.
Layer action.
All of the surfaces become covered in ice.
Shit.
And it is now difficult terrain everywhere.
Cool.
So yeah, everywhere is now difficult terrain, and then we are over to the strange green sort of elemental creatures. So A is going to...
Good Lord, I did badly on my roll, even though I did really well on my roll.
A is going to fly, and thus not suffering any disadvantage or ill effect from the icy floor. It's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 into there.
Half speed.
Yeah.
Half
Spirit Guardians causes half speed.
It's a very good point. So that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It only gets to there as it sort of tries to move its way throughout the buffeting of the ravens, so to speak, and is then going to make a wisdom saving throw, because I believe it's the thing now. You're not going to like that, it's an 18.
Meets. So it's going to be 12, 15, 15, 19, 27. 27 and a half, yeah, 14. No. Yeah, 14.
Yes.
Yep. 14 points of damage to the ravens just as it sort of moves through, and it's then going to... Where is it? No, it's not going to do that. It's going to attempt to slam against you then, Kirik.
Cool.
That is a 7. That is going to miss.
Misses.
B is then going to have to make a wisdom saving throw. It's a 4.
Fails. So that is going to be 11, 15, 25 points of radiant.
25 points of radiant damage. So again, these ravens just... And B is now bloodied. But B is then going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40... What was it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, yeah, to there. And then just whips itself around and creates this whirlwind effect, which doesn't affect the illusion, but I need Potthrid and Ander to make a strength saving throw, which Potthrid is immediately going to fail, automatically fails, because it has no strength.
I'm going to use a lucky point if that's alright,
Yep.
because I've got -1 for strength. 11.
11. Both Potted Plant and Ander are just buffeted as you are thrown to the floor, and you're both going to take 18 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're both not prone.
Can I uncanny dodge that? Or not?
Area effect?
No, because it's yeah.
Yeah, I think it's when you're targeted with an
I don't
attack.
think you can dodge. Yeah, it's not specifically an attack as such. It's
18, you said, yeah?
this widespread effect. 18 points of damage. C is then going to attempt to... Because I just delete a few things here. C is then going to attempt to slam Kirik as well. That will be a 23, sir.
Yeah, it works, but it needs to roll a wisdom saving throw first, so...
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. That will be a 16.
Fails. It's pretty low anyway. It is 8, 10, 13 points of radiant.
Cool, so it takes 13 points of radiant damage, then just slams against you. I need 2 more of them. You are going to take 15. No, you're not. You're going to take 11 points of bludgeoning damage as this creature just buffeting wind just sort of slams into your face.
Concentration check.
Yep.
Spear Guardians are gone.
Oh,
They're
fuck.
gone. Oh, dear,
I
dear,
rolled.
dear.
A 7.
Matt, don't sound so happy about that.
That is not good news. So Ander and Potfred
No, it
are
is not.
prone. Algon.
Hey. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I just know to fight, so I think I will fly up and attack AEM in the face.
Okay. So using,
it to
you can
death.
use Azazel stats.
Yeah, so I've got talons, so there's a melee attack. That's what I got.
Talon melee attack as you do just sort of launch yourself into the air.
Okay. There's no way of getting advantage on this whatsoever. And so that's
Your fighter abilities will not work.
exactly 12 to hit.
12 will not hit because your talons just scrape against this like metallic armor that's formed.
And I can't see much else. I think I only have one attack anyway. I think that was it. That's my gut. So after that, I'm going to realise that I'm very unlikely to get through that, and I'm going to fly right over. So 5, 10, that's a pillar, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You will take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. I'm flying there, so I've got
Which is gonna hit.
fly speed of 60.
You were prone, so you would have had to use half your movement speed too.
30, so yeah,
Get
I'm
up.
not getting any further than that.
That's going to be a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Going to take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as this flail just whips around and catches you and splatters against the owl form, which somehow
He's taking a
Very
hell of a
strong.
lot of damage.
Anything else on your turn?
No, because all my other sort of bonus actions, as it were, are my Goliath stuff. So, nope.
Okay. So then this gargantuan creature,
Oh no.
and I've lost my browser window. There we go.
Goes away.
No. It is going to just bring its hands together, and you can just see this energy sort of, and then it lets it go, and there is this huge great thunder crack that shatters out into a sphere rather. I need everyone to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Is this a
7
magical
again.
effect from a fake creature?
No.
6.
12.
6. 12. Kirik, sorry.
7.
7. You are each going to take 34 points of thunder damage, and you are deafened for a minute.
34, you said.
34.
What
And
are
there's
you
some
all on,
17
guys?
hit points. This is not going very well.
What's he
Buffred's
on?
on 15.
17.
17, 15. And Kirik.
83.
Good lord.
Goodbye, everybody.
How is an owl
Okay.
still looking okay?
And we are back to the top of the round. As we get back around to the top of the round, Dargon, you feel yourself sort of... As then there is just this puff of feathers. And where there was an owl, Dargon stands once more. Your D4 roll was fantastic.
Oh, really? Oh, that's what it was. Oh, yes.
So you rolled a 1 for one
So
round.
Dargon appears once more. So, to clue in the viewers, before the stream I asked Dargon to roll me a D4, and that effect that had hit him basically lasted for 1D4 minus 1 with a minimum of 1 rounds. He rolled a 1, therefore 1 round.
Well done, Dave.
And we are back
Anytime you
over
ever
to
wanna roll,
Ander. You are currently prone.
I will stand up using my spider legs to help me.
Yep.
And you said everywhere is difficult terrain, including the walls and the ceiling, right?
Everywhere is currently difficult.
Right, okay. There's currently somebody in front of me that I don't want in front of me, so I will cast Dissonant Whisper at 2nd level, please. So that is a Wisdom 17 saving throw. And another quid in the charity pot.
15, no, 16.
Boom. You will take 17 points of psychic damage, and you have to move as far away from me as possible. Provoking opportunity attack.
15,
Really?
20,
I can't
25,
opportunity
30,
attack, can I?
35, 40, and
Can.
yes, it will invoke an opportunity attack from you.
In that case, I will try and shank him as he goes with a 20 to hit.
That is your reaction gone, and that will hit.
Why did you say that's my reaction gone? Not that's going to matter in a minute. That's 8 piercing damage. Because he was engaged with a potted plant, do I get sneak attack?
I wouldn't worry about it. Had 7 hit points left. As it turns to fly away, Shank just goes, "Now, boy!" And you stab in and just twist. And as you twist, sort of this dissipates out. Huzzah for the glory of Nylon! And beer's out.
Yes. As a...
Anything else in your turn?
Oh, I don't want to do a bonus action. I've only got I've only got 1 bardic inspiration left. I think I might want to save it in case something bad happens to somebody and they need to save. So if I've stood up with 15 feet in movement, I've only got 15 feet in movement left, but then it's only 7.5 feet difficult terrain. So there's no point going anywhere, is there? So I'll just stay where I am.
You can move 1 square, basically.
Yeah.
So you stay where you are, and that's you done?
Yeah. Yep.
Good stuff. Bothrid can't do anything. AEM. It's going to turn towards Kirik now. And he's going to slide in there. Just drift across slightly. And he's going to turn to you, Kirik. Going to make a flail attack.
Which one?
The non-illusion Kirik. Do you know what? I'm actually going to make it roll for that. Because you are very, very correct. Yep. Still aims for actual Kirik and not the illusion. The first flail attack is going to be 18 to hit.
Misses.
Misses. Second one. Natural 20.
I will sentinel that.
Oh, damn right you will.
And the third is a 22. So I think 2 of those.
Just hits.
Just hits. So you are going to take 17 points of bludgeoning damage. This flail just misses you once and then comes back. Whiffs across, smacks you in the face. That will be AEM's go, and then it is your turn, Kirik.
Targon's here now, so everything will be alright.
Yeah, right. Well, the confidence slides off my shoulders, don't you?
Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to say... I'm just being like battered by these guys, but I'm not really caring because I'm looking ahead to the giant dude in front of us. I'm just going to shout, "This one is mine," and I'll turn towards him, and I'm going to cast Path to the Grave on him.
Which one?
The big dude.
The big dude.
Just a reminder. Who's deaf? Is it just me?
Everyone.
Or is everybody deaf? Yeah.
Does that include me,
everyone's
even though
deaf.
I've transformed?
You are still deaf, yes.
I shout really loudly, but because I can't hear. And then after that, I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay, so Path to the Grave, we will put as a grey shimmer, and you have cast Sanctuary on yourself.
Shimmer.
These raven wings just sort of fold around you.
I'm going to stay.
Okay. As you then do that, I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Ah, bloody hell.
21.
Oh, my good lord. 16.
18. I'm happy with that.
All of you are flung.
Gee,
What is that?
sus.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no.
Holy shit. Right.
That's just reading
okay.
the
Dargon,
sheet
you're...
going, oh no.
Yeah, quite literally. Dargon, you're going to get flung 45 up to there and just smack into the wall.
Okay.
That is going to be... how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. You are going to take 4, 5, 10 points of bludgeoning damage as you smash into the wall.
Okay.
Kirik, you are going to get flung 5, 10, 15, 20 over to... Oh, hey up. I managed to delete his character token, and that was always good. Thank you, Albert, for putting the delete box right there. I think it's hold caller. I'll get you back in a second
Sure thing.
when I find the right folder. Too many tokens. There we go. Cool. You're going to get flung there, which was 5, 15 feet. So you're going to take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. And you will just get pushed back against the wall. You are fine. The potted plant, however, not only hits the wall, but then gets caught up and gets spun around. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hits the marble statue over there. And we'll say drops down there. So that's going to be 3d6.
What's the armor class of this pot? It's not smashed up.
6, 7.
Is it like
11
mithril
points
clay or
of
something?
damage to Potrid.
Would I have hit the statue on the other left-hand side?
You flew over the top of it.
Oh, nice.
So potentially, but you just get launched up into the air
Yep.
and flung over the top. You are all now prone again,
Ugh.
I believe. Just double checking that. Yep. You're all now prone. You've all been flung.
Even with a 23,
And
just double checking.
even with a 23,
Does
Holy
the
shit.
quite meet the save.
is the floor still icy?
Yes. In fact, yes, it is still icy. That's fine. That's going to last for a minute. Cool. So just make a quick note. Okay. Told you, a lot of shit to deal with today. So, as you all get flung all over the place, it is then A's turn. A is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, fly over to here. He's going to attempt to slam against Kirik, which is going to be a wisdom saving throw, I believe, to try and survive against Sanctuary. 11.
Misses.
Okay. Just cracks against these sort of spectral raven wings and does
Is-
nothing.
Is Sanctuary not that he has to target someone else?
Technically, I think he can target someone else. I think.
Oh, in which case,
Sorry.
and
Danny.
natural one misses. Be dead. C is then just gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20 down to here, and is going to then slam against Under for a what the fuck is that? That's a 19 on the dice, so 24.
Yep.
That'll be 15 points of bludgeoning damage. Slams into Under.
Can I dodge it?
Yes, it's technically an attack.
So
not
I'll take
technically,
8
it is an
instead of
attack.
15.
Yep.
So I'm on 9 points.
How's Under looking, by the way?
Hanging in there. 9 points of HP.
Kirik's
Pretty
also
bloody
looking-
but dark
yeah.
on at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Okay. Could be a legendary action once more.
Oh.
As the huge creature just strikes a fist up into the air, and there is this crack of thunder once more. Dargon,
Yeah.
you are going to take, being the only one in range,
Pothrid? Potthrid?
yeah, 8 points of thunder damage.
Yeah.
Hotthrid. You notice, or anybody that's paying attention would notice, that the pot cracks and dirt flies everywhere as this plant just gets splattered against the wall. And there is a bright flash as Bothrid lays there, seemingly dead. Okay. Dargon.
I'm-
Sorry. Yes, we've done. Yeah, Bothrid. You'll go. Go for it.
I'm prone. Yes.
You are prone.
I use half my movement to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a ringing in my ears, and I can see that there's ice absolutely everywhere.
Yep.
So I want to pull out my hand axe, throw
Ooh,
it
I like it.
at YCB.
It's fun to fight with that.
If I may. So that will be an 18 to hit.
On YCB,
Oh.
Yeah.
does not hit.
No.
Whoa.
Just sort of whips through.
So I will grab the other one of my normal hand axes out, which is on the other side of my belt, and lob that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a natural one.
Actually gets caught in the sort of breeze that's blowing around this huge creature and just.
Seeing both of them, I will then try and move forwards. So, is this a raised platform?
That is, but for the sake of it, just considering it, you don't have to climb up it or anything. It's
Okay.
just the same movement speed to get across.
Yeah.
It's not going to hinder you.
And is this orb 5 foot wide? Sort of a 5 foot diameter that's there?
It's on top of the pedestal. The pedestal itself is sort of 5 foot wide. The orb just sits on top of it.
Is it an energy orb? Is it encased in glass like the other one was, or crystal, or whatever? it looked
You
like?
can make me an investigation check when you get up there if you like.
I'm gonna run because I realise I can't reach this other one. So I've used half my. Oh no, hang on! I've used half my movement. It's half movement. So I've got.
So you got 7.5
Square.
feet.
Right, so I literally can move. Whoops, there.
Yep,
Yeah.
there. So you make movement to walk towards the orb.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make me an investigation check from here, see what you can see.
13.
What you notice is it looks like it's a glass or at least solid orb glowing with this strange ethereal aquamarine like light, and there just seems to be these slight sparks coming off it every now and again. That's all you're gonna get for now.
Fine. I'm gonna use. Yeah. Okay. And as I'm crawling forwards between the ice shards and stuff, I'm gonna point towards YCB and cast Hex.
As a bonus action.
Yes.
Really annoying, I've not got a thing for that. I've got a physical token thing for hexed, but that's fine. So we will put a pink for a hexed. Is Path to the Grave still active, by the way?
Yep. It's until the next attack hits.
Path to the Grave is up.
And
anything else in
the
your
other
turn,
guys
Darvan?
would just hear sort of an angry cry or roar from the other
Well, they
end.
wouldn't,
Just-
because everybody's deaf.
Definitely.
They wouldn't at all, but I did it and then realised just how deaf I am. So yeah.
And it is at that moment that your hearing begins to return to you, as it is YCB's go once more. And YCB is going to...
Oh, I'm finally looking well.
Where's my pen gone? There it is. going to reach towards you, Dargon. It's going to turn and then sort of sensing you go towards the orb, it's going to just hold out an arm as this lightning bolt just cascades out towards you.
Brilliant.
I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Smashing.
Dexterity. Oh, good.
Yeah, massive 7'8" Goliath trying to dodge with a natural 1.
That is a critical fail. And you know the rule I have with critical fails on spells.
Yeah. Indomitable.
Thank
fuck
fuck
for
for
84
that.
points. 84 points of lightning damage as this lightning bolt just
Okay.
strikes you
Indomitable.
directly in the chest.
I was going to say, can I do
Indomitable.
Indomitable? Yeah?
Yeah, of course you can.
Make the save, Dave. Make the save. Make the save. Make the save.
I'm not going to. It's a 10. It was nearly a natural 20, but it's a 10.
10.
least
So
it's-
instead of 84, however, I was rolling the wrong thing anyway, so ignore me.
And we're not deafened anymore.
You're not deafened anymore.
Nearly dead.
Told us
Instead, you're
nothing.
going to take 20 points of lightning damage as this lightning
That's a
bolt
bit better,
just
isn't it? That's a bit better than dead.
rolled d8s rather than d6 first time, so ignore the 84. That was very bad move on my part.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm going.
back
Can I reaction that with my Stone's Endurance?
Yeah.
Okay. So I took those 20. Let's add these back on.
Reaction
Which,
gone until your turn, though.
yeah, 7. So it's 11 points back to me. So that puts me back at 71. Oh dear.
Okay. And we are back around to the top. And Ander.
Anders going to do something stupid.
Would
He
not
has
be
had
Ander if he
a
didn't.
cunning plan. He's seen what Dargon has tried to do there. So he is going to look at C and he is going to cast Suggestion. So that's a Wisdom 17 saving throw.
That is a 16.
Yes! And my suggestion to C is give the orb to the Goliath.
Okay. I just noticed I did make an heroic stuff as well.
I was going to say destroy the orb, but it can't do anything that is harmful to itself, and I think that might count as that. So, next best thing, give it to Dargon.
Okay. You will notice as C begins to turn. That is all it does, because I don't think it does anything until its next turn.
Use its reaction
Is
to
it
do anything
blue?
or not?
Don't think it uses a reaction. What's the spell say?
The target, it must pursue the course of action you describe to the best of its ability. It doesn't say
So on
when.
its turn. Okay. Anything else on your turn, sir?
Right. Just because I've got spider legs, I want to crawl up the wall. Although it's difficult terrain, I know you can't climb an icy wall, so I just can't, regardless of whether it's difficult terrain or not. It just doesn't make sense
You can try.
within the laws of physics. Exactly, try being an operative word.
Because
I mean-
spiders can climb ice.
Yeah.
Alright then, I will climb 15 feet up the wall.
Okay, so you see Ander just... It's weird, because actually your arms and legs are hanging, but the legs on your back are just taking you upwards. And you go 15 feet into the air. You will get an attack of opportunity from A, however.
Oh, didn't think that through.
Probably going to miss, because that is a 15.
Just misses.
Just misses as it sort of moves to slam against you and you scuttle up the wall. And we are then over to
You will then hear
Bothrid.
a melodic
Carry on.
bird whistle go across the cave as I give Dargon my last bardic inspiration. He's got a D8
Okay.
for whatever you want.
D8. What colour are we picking for that one then, lads?
Purple.
Thank you. There we go. Purple it is.
Excellent. So then it is Bothrid's go. You can see Bothrid literally is just blood pouring out of his mouth, and then his eyes just flash open as he effectively gets the results of a long rest.
Oh my.
Bothrid is going to stand up using half his movement speed. Ooh. Blood not good. And he is then going to gonna see Kirik and Bothrid, Kirik and Ander sort of cornered, and he's just gonna reach out his hand, and as he reaches out his hand, this thorn-like whip just lashes towards A. That is going to be not enough. Just misses. This thorn whip just skips past the back of A. And then Bothrid will... What will Bothrid do? Bothrid will notice the... Willy. Will he do that?
You were just saying willy on screen.
I was just saying willy, just to make you laugh, mate. Bothrid is then just going to turn, forget everything, and rage. So Bothrid's angry. Bothrid rage, and then AEM. AEM. What is AEM going to do? 5, 10, 15, down to there. 20, 25, 30. Float up to where you are, Ander. Gonna make a flail attack.
I will attempt to temporal shunt that.
Okay.
Needs to roll a wisdom saving throw.
A reaction.
2.
He is gone until the top of his turn.
So
See
just
ya.
as it floats up and you can see the flail come back, there is just this sort of shift in reality, and AM is gone. Mr. Gravetusk.
I will get up. I'll use my 15 feet of movement to get up. If I jump, my arm extended, considering I'm 6 foot whatever, 6'9". If I jump, can I reach Ander?
Ander went 15 feet up, right?
I believe so, yeah.
So you've
your
got a
high
9-foot reach before you jump. If you put your arm up in the air, I would say.
Are you just trying to grab onto his foot or something?
I'm trying to be within 5 feet of him, basically.
I'll allow that.
Cool. I will hop up, and when I'm close enough to him, the cape of the mountebank is going to embrace both of us, and we are going to go for a ride somewhere. I'm gonna go there.
So as you
Jesus
jump up,
glorious.
just get your hand hooked over his foot, and you both bamf back, and you're going to fall all of like 4 foot as you were slightly above, just onto the floor, but you're all good. You sort of make me an acrobatics check, please, sir. Ander.
Oh, you're talking to me. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah,
You're talking to Kieran.
So
16.
did I.
that's enough. You sort of land on your haunches and sort of duck down and stand there. You are away. Does that get rid of Sanctuary? I believe it does.
No, because I didn't cast a spell affecting an enemy.
Hey,
No,
hey.
you didn't. It's not even a spell. It's an item effect as well.
Yeah, specific.
Even Temporal Shun.
True. Temporal Shunt would have done it. That's a good point.
Yeah. Well done.
Damn you, honesty.
Yeah. We're going
I
with.
appreciate honesty. Take a point of inspiration.
Way. I'm gonna need that.
We're going with drinking potions as an action, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sorry, I just need to shift you around here as well, just to make sure you've landed in the right. I know the squares aren't clear on the day.
Yes. I was double checking that.
Drinking a
Cool.
potion would be interacting with an object.
Which is an action, yeah.
Yeah.
That is fine. Yeah, I'm gonna stay there. Can I just make
Okay.
it slide?
So it's an
ever
action to take a potion out.
Right. Makes it ever so slightly change and move there.
Sorry,
Just to be-
it's not an action to take a potion out. It's a free action to take the potion out, because that counts as the other interact with an object. You've done Cape of the Mountebank, which would have been...
That's an action.
I believe.
Yep.
So yes.
No, that's fine.
I will... Just trying to think if we've done this before.
Actions.
I think we've been going with actions all the time, so that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I think we have. I'm just looking through mine that yes, we have been.
That's for
actions,
campaign 2 next week.
That's cool. Cool. So you are there. Anything else?
No. Well, actually, yes. I will do my second wind ability.
Okay. Second wind.
Gain some health.
Gonna say,
Oh,
so you
wow,
were down to
that
half,
is
even
terrible.
Having come back.
I gain a whole total of 3 hit points.
Oh,
That
what?
was worth it.
I thought you get
I rolled
plus
a
something.
1. I rolled a 1.
Oh, no.
It's a D10 plus your fighter level. So.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's it. That's my turn. At least we're further away.
Close to him.
Cool. So at this moment, you notice that all the debris in the area just sort of lifts and begins to 120 feet radius around sort of YCB, so basically the whole fucking room. I need everybody to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
I don't want it.
Wisdom. Jesus, 14.
15.
No, 15. 15 actually, because plus 10.
50. Oh, wow. Yeah, I get plus 0.
I'm going to use my point of inspiration straight off the bat.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because the highest I got was a 7.
Oh, wow.
Everybody is now blinded
Oh, wow.
Oh, fuck off.
until I say.
Matt's just gone mad with power now.
I haven't. This is when I say you shouldn't be here, I mean you fucking shouldn't be here.
I'm blind.
As a losery Kirik, just sort of these pieces of debris just fly through it, and the illusion is no more. Okay. Shit and corruption.
So I've been deaf, I've been blind.
Hey then. He's going to go 5, 10, 15 and fly up to there. He's going to get an advantage attack against Bothrid, which is going to be a slam. That's probably going to miss, because that would be a 17, which will absolutely miss.
Advantage on hitting him?
I think Matt rolled.
That was at advantage.
Okay.
I've rolled at advantage. I've just realised that Bothrid's hit the same thing now, where all of his items have been unequipped for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's happened.
Yeah, it's weird,
Happened to me as well.
isn't it?
They've obviously done an update or something like that, so let's just make sure everything is re-equipped,
Sort of gone a bit squiffy.
reattuned. So there we go, that's better. Now his armour class makes sense. I was just a bit like, what the fuck is going on there? Oh. Blinded armour. Okay, so A is going to miss with a slam attack. B is dead. C, however, can do nothing but 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 to get up to there to try and travel towards the orb.
Ah, yes.
Dargon, you can see fuck all. And before that happens, we're going to have another legendary action.
Of course we are.
Of course, why not?
Wouldn't want to deny you that.
Chuck an air action.
Ever.
That's what I want.
Dargon, make me a constitution saving throw, please.
I'm nervous.
Oh, for God's sake. 17.
17. All the air is
Wonderful.
sucked out of your lungs. And you drop to 0 hit points.
Good.
Now, you have not died yet, have you?
No.
That spark in your heart just burns and surges through you. You are restored to full hit points, all the effects of a long rest.
Good lord.
Yeah, I was really pissed when I rolled this on the Wild Magic Search table.
We're not. We're not at all.
was it?
Oh,
Fucking dice gods are looking after you guys.
look at that. I still... Right, that's a good question. Do I still have aid?
Yep.
Kirik's
That's
like,
8 hours.
Yep.
Hasn't been 8 hours yet.
Yeah. I was gonna
Yeah?
say.
Okay, cool. That's right, because
But
obviously
when
that's...
you click long rest, it'll take it off, so you'll have to
yeah,
put it back on.
yeah, that was it. I was like, oh, that just got
Yeah.
rid of it. So that's 15, yeah? Yeah.
You can untick that.
also
It's
no
a like
longer
reset
blinded.
maximum HP thing.
Ah, yeah. Cool.
So yeah, you're also no longer blinded.
Oh, nice.
Actually died.
Ah, yeah, okay, lovely, awesome, sweet, lovely. Okay, there we are. Look at all that. My go?
Now it's
How'd you
your
go,
go, so
eh?
yes.
Now, I hate to... Oh, I really hate to shoot myself in the foot, but did that take me prone?
Yes, will have.
Ah! I get up from prone.
I move 5 feet.
I move 5 feet! So, with the weariness of just dying and waking up, even though I feel a lot better, I suddenly, it's like that sort of, weird death feeling in my, and I will just like, ugh, and I will move 5 feet closer towards the orb.
Mm-hmm.
And just to,
Almost there.
yeah. I'll make sure I've got Timiel's Wrath out. I haven't got my other 2 hand axes. I'm not keeping my sword out, my shield out, it's just the sword. And I tell you what, I'm gonna hold my... Oh no! No, that's gonna ruin that. I'm going to hold my action to swipe at anything that gets within 5 feet of me.
Okay.
Any enemy, just in case I end up within 5 feet of him, by the way.
Any enemy. I do mean any enemy.
Kind of figured that one.
Just clarifying.
Okay. Seeing what you're all doing, YCB is again going to reach a hand out, and this spark of lightning is going to fly towards you, Dargon, and in a minute it sort of strikes against you.
Oh, that's bad.
3 others.
Yeah, that's real bad.
Yeah.
2 hit.
Yeah.
So 1 to Ander, 1 to Kirik. I need dexterity saving throws from all 3 of you. Ander and Kirik, it's going to be at a disadvantage because you're blinded.
Indeed.
Really, do you know what? That's been rolling bad for me. I'm going to roll different dice. It's probably not a very good idea.
I rolled a natural 20 as well.
So
Matt,
superstitious.
you dick.
It's a dirty 20.
But it's okay because my lowest after that was a 25.
You rolled a 25 and you dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
I rolled an 18.
Kirik rolled an 18. Dargon, you rolled a
Dirty 20.
dirty 20. Okay. Too many things to figure out. Okay. Kirik, you are going to take 56 points of lightning damage. Ander and Dargon, you are going to take
Evasion.
28 points.
Can I use evasion to take 0?
and blinded. I will say using your roguish abilities, you just sort of, as you hear it, spark off towards you.
No, I can't reaction it because my action is holding the action, so I can't do that. So that's regardless. So that is that. That puts. Wow.
Okay. And as it does that, you can just hear it saying, "No, you will not reach the orb." And that's its go. Ander, you are still blinded.
Yeah. And I'm like, right, what I'll do then, I will move.
Make me survival
there.
check, please.
Okay.
See if you know which way you need to
19.
head, because you are blind. 19? Yep, you do remember which way you were going. You step
then
up close
I
to
will-
the orb.
Take out the dagger and I will say to Shank, guide my hand, and I will try and stab the orb.
Okay. Try and stab the orb, please.
Is it with disadvantage, yeah? Because I'm blind?
Yep. Yep.
I was hoping Shank could help me out here because he can see. Oh, 16 to hit.
Will just hit.
Right.
You hear Shank saying, "Left a bit!"
With 10 piercing damage.
You actually feel the tip of the dagger sort of catch and sort of slice then down a little bit. Dargon, you would notice there is a crack. Very tiny, but a small crack seems to have appeared. With that, I need everybody to roll me a percentile dice, please.
Oh wow.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Ow.
did I do a bad thing?
Oh,
This
Algon. Here we
surge
go.
of energy. Just
46.
Whoa, wait.
Yeah, it's alright.
Okay. As this bolt of energy hits Bothrid, it sparks off, and you can just see, like, glasses of water and breads and cheeses just appear around him. As he casts create food and water. Ander.
I got a 58.
For the next minute, I will just tell you this so you can remember. Any organic material you touch will decay. If you touch food, it will spoil. Plants will wilt. If you hit any creature with an unarmed strike, you will deal an additional 1d4 necrotic damage to it.
Okay.
Kirik.
46.
You cast Freedom of Movement on yourself.
Holy!
It's actually the spell. It's actually the spell I wanted to cast on myself anyway.
Unbelievable.
And Dargon.
67.
67.
I die.
You noticed... Where are you? Okay. You notice YCB. You are instantly frightened of it.
Oh, wonderful! Oh, no, I can't reach the freaking arm!
Until the end of your next turn.
If you can walk towards the orb, because you're not moving closer to it, because you're still parallel.
That's going to have to be DM's ruling when we're there. Oh, man.
I mean, technically you could move up and
I
go
can move
around.
diagonally
You wouldn't
around,
move closer
yeah.
to YCB.
Oh, man.
Okay. Anything else on your turn, Ander?
I've got no bonus actiony things that I can really do, to be honest. So I'll stay there. 'Cause I'm bland.
Okay. So you're going to stay there. Bothrid is scenting this creature, is just going to swing recklessly, but blinded, around with the double-bladed quarterstaff.
That's the definition of a
That'll just be a
reckless
straight roll.
attack, innit? It can't fucking see.
Pretty much. But it just negates the advantage-disadvantage piece. So Bothrid's going to roll a 2 with the first one, which is a 12. That's going to miss. Second one will hit with an 18. And then the little bonus one will miss with a natural 1. So he's going to deal 11 points of damage to A. As he just swings around wildly. And A is now bloodied. AEM, I believe, reappears at the start of their next turn.
Yeah, nice. That was sweet.
I forgot about them.
As the flail attack continues on, just sort of, and it then hovers around, turns, and it's just going
Suddenly
to
has a-
fly.
Yeah, as a fly
5,
speed of
10,
80 feet.
15, 20, 25, 30 up to there, and it's going to attempt a flail attack on Bothrid.
Sorry, Bothrid.
Which will be at advantage because Bothrid's blinded, and also attack recklessly. That's a 14, it's going to miss. So, second is going to hit. Third. Misses. So 1 hit. That will be 8 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced to 4. Kirik.
I don't know.
Welcome to the club.
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my Staff of Healing. I'm going to tap it on the floor and cast Lesser Restoration on myself to cure the blind effect.
Okay. Blinded
Nice.
is gone. Still have freedom of movement.
I do. It's half movement still. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Oh. Sorry.
And I am going to stay put where I am. Just facing this guy.
To know. And with that, the blindness wears off.
Ah.
So none of us are blind now.
Still difficult terrain. Nobody's blind.
I'm fine.
However, you'll notice that again he doesn't do that because that's the wrong one. It's going to be another lair action. Sorry. The air again. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
15.
Constitution saving throw. Is this the one I'm good at? Let's find out. No, it isn't. It's 15. Why am I rolling so
10.
badly on Constitution saving throws?
Okay. And you're going to be flung 5, 10, 15. You go up. 10, 15. Hit. Which will be 1, 2, 2d6. You're going to take 7 points of bludgeoning damage and land prone as you're flung back against the wall. Dargon, you're going to go up 10 feet. 5, 10, and hit the floor, so you're going to hit the wall. You're also going to take 2d6 bludgeoning damage, which is going to be 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Kirik, you're going to go 10 feet up and straight back, so 10, 1, 10, 15, hit, and slam down, so that's going to be... You're going to take 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
I
Hit the floor.
would go down, but my relentless endurance brings me back to 1 hit point.
So as Kirik slams into the floor, you just sort of hear this, and then shakily a fist sort of strikes out, and Kirik just begins to sort of pull himself up to the floor on 1 hit point. Bothrid is going to go 10 feet up in the air, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that'll be...
Are we prone?
Yeah.
Fucking brilliant.
God damn it.
5. Shit. 6, 12,
That's the worst bit. Because we've got no
17,
movement.
Yeah.
18 points of bludgeoning damage, which would be reduced to 9 as he smacks into the wall and then slides back down. Cool. Kirik's had his turn, so it's then A's turn. A is just going to turn 5, 10, 15. Is going to attempt a slam attack against Bothrid, which is going to be with advantage because he's prone. Too many things to handle. That will be a 16 plus stuff. 21 to hit, so that's definitely going to hit. $14 points of bludgeoning damage reduced to 7. C is then going to 5, 10, 15, and is then going to reach towards the orb as its hands close against the orb. There is a surge of energy just shoots up this creature. Somehow it's still there, even though this surge of energy just blasts into it, and it attempts to lift the orb. but can't do so, and it's just going to waste his action trying to do that. Does it get to save at the end of its turn against suggestion at all?
It just has to do the suggestion to the best of its ability, and then it just ends once he's completed it. Or I suppose if you deem that he's tried and he failed, it would just end.
So it's going to... I mean, you said give the orb to the Goliath, right?
Yep.
So it's trying to lift the orb. It's going to waste its action doing that, and that will be that. Da-da-da-da-da. Trying to think when I last used legendary action. Before or after Dargon's go last time?
Before.
Before, in which case we have some legendary actions left.
Oh, good.
After.
So seeing this, YCB is going to turn to you, Ander. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
17.
The air is sucked out of your lungs. It feels like your lungs just implode, and you drop to 0 hit points and are now dying.
Luckily, this is my first time dying, so...
It is indeed.
Assuming. Happy days.
And Dargon, you'll go.
Back up to 94, baby.
I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look up sort of from the ground, see Kirik bloody mess on the floor, and I'll shout out to Kirik, just going Kirik, and then I'll stand up using half my movement, and I'm going to. If I understand this correctly, it's a free action to get a health potion out.
Mm-hmm.
So I shall get my supreme potion of healing out.
Okay.
And I will get it ready. And I would like to hold. So, sorry, I'm using my 5 foot of movement to move diagonally up there. If you can.
Yep. That's right, I got you.
Sweet. Because that's just like the direction I'm just trying to get towards Kirik. That's as far as I can move. But I would like to hold my action to... Can I... You can tell me. Can I either give him the potion, or can I, like... Can I hand it over, or can I actually use my action to pour it in his mouth if he gets close enough?
I mean,
I've
if
got
he
one
gets
hit
close
point. I'm
enough,
literally
you can pour
going
it
to
in his gob.
drop on you.
So that's what I'm holding my action to do, because I just can't get anywhere else, and that's what I'm trying to keep keep him alive.
Okay.
No, sorry, I'm not going to do that. I'm going. I can't believe I've ever done this, and I will do this. I'm going to action surge, and I'm actually going to walk up to him using half speed, but I'm going to move right up next to him and pour that bloody thing in his mouth.
Clutch.
And that is
Fucking dash action.
You can roll this 10d4 plus 20.
Oh, I hope it's max.
Or I can, because I'm pouring it in your mouth. I don't mind.
Yeah, you're doing it, so you go for it.
Okay, here we go. Whatever this is, plus 20.
5, 10 up to him.
48 points.
Yes. That's good. So we're all looking not too bad. Kirik's the worst now. I'm on full health. You and Bothrid are above 100.
That's a very good.
Kirik's on 49. That's better. That's better.
And I'm gonna, having done all that. Oh, it also means I can bonus action. Sorry, I've just realised that. I'm going to bonus action Healing Light 2d6 into him as well. As I pour in this glass, my gauntlets, my hands shine and give him an extra 5 points.
There is a sort of golden glow from beneath the armour that you wear as well, as your tattoo on your chest lights up.
Stay with us, Kirik. We'll do this together.
Thanks.
And I'll finish it.
And like a scene out of Independence Day, YCB is just going to turn to the three of you. Die. And again, this spark of lightning just casts out towards Dargon.
I'm gonna try and temporal shunt him.
Two more.
Oh,
love it.
My
Love it.
God.
Oh, shit's getting real now.
Wisdom saving throw, yeah?
Yeah.
If this works, I'm going to pee myself. I'm just going to say that, alright?
I'm feeling
It's also upcast, which means I target an additional creature, so I'll do that to AEB as well, or AEM.
What's the DC?
18.
He said 28.
YCB saves.
Oh my God.
AEM also saves with a natural 20.
Oh,
Cock.
that was brilliant, though. Oh.
Am I prone after coming back to life?
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
So that spell is
attacker
still
got
going
disadvantage?
to have effect, isn't it? The temporal shunt didn't work.
Yeah.
So you can see YCB reaches out, there's a shift in reality, and just this sickening grin on its face as then this arc of energy beams out towards Dargon and then Kirik. And then, is Ander within range? Yes, Ander's within range.
If it's a ranged attack, will it have disadvantage because I'm prone? Or is it a save, isn't it?
Spell attack. Yeah, it's a spell attack and it's a save. And
I'm
so
clutching at straws,
dexterity
can you tell?
saves from everyone, please. Apart from Bob,
17.
just across the other side. of the room.
17 for me.
17.
Too.
17.
15.
15.
I'm just going to say evasion straight off. Regardless.
You're going to take 45 points of lightning damage, everyone. Halved for you, Danny, down to 23.
I didn't save it at 17. Jesus. Okay.
What are we on, lads?
71.
9.
9? Oh, God.
You're back to where we started.
Thank God I did that.
And with that, we're going to take a short break.
You bastard.
And we are back. So, a lot of nerves in the room. I appreciate that. Before we get back into it, I've just posted in chat a couple of minutes ago, we are still nine followers away from that magic number of 50. So please don't miss out on the chance to create an NPC, get a t-shirt, and get a branded dice box from our friends at Dragon's Night Designs. And with that, we are back into the action at the top of the round with Mr. Splinterthorn. As you notice, the ice just dissipates and the difficult terrain is gone.
Yes!
Finally.
Ander, what would you like to do?
I will just stand up from being prone, as per usual. That goes without saying at the start of everyone's turn, I think, at the minute. And I will just loose an arrow, fire it straight at the orb.
Fire it at the orb. Okay, roll to hit, please.
22.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's going to hit.
With 12 piercing damage.
Does he get sneak attack?
Okay.
I can't. Yeah, I was going to use steady aim to get sneak attack.
No,
but
technically.
because I had to stand up. It counts as movement, so I can't use steady aim.
And as the arrow strikes in and it hits and then strikes off, you can see again that sort of crack is slowly getting bigger. There is another surge of magical energy. I need everybody to roll me a D100, please.
Oh
And tell
my
dice.
Oh wow.
Oh, I forgot about that first time.
I really wish this was for Divine Intervention because I just rolled a
Divine
1.
intervention.
Nice.
I rolled 100.
Oh wow.
1 and 100.
Right, just remember this. So, gonna deal with Bothrid first.
I want to roll
Bothrid
50
rolled
now.
40. Bothrid rolled 40, so Bothrid is going to cast Healing Word as a second level spell.
On me.
Hopefully.
I just need to now fucking
And
search on the
YCB.
range of Healing Word.
60 feet.
Thank you very much, sir. It is 60 feet, and let's test some distances.
Oh my god, I don't think you're in it.
Shit.
Hey.
Bothrid feels this surge of sort of radiant energy and just looks around the room, sees that Kirik is the most bloodied and just lets it go. You are 60 feet away from Bothrid right now.
I am.
That is going to hit you as a second level spell. That will do
2d4 plus whatever his wisdom is.
So that will be 7 plus 9 points of healing.
Literally doubled my health pool right now.
There you go. That's just okay. Ander.
Thanks, Potter.
100.
100.
Gotta get a price for
Either
that.
very good or really bad.
Okay.
It's going to be the same for me.
For the next minute,
Oh god.
an illusory duplicate of yourself under your
Okay.
control will
Ooh,
appear
wow.
on an open space nearest to you. That duplicate will take actions independently, but shares your initiative, health pool, sorcery points, and spell slots. So, sorry, it basically shares all of your stats
Whoa.
and all of your features, but you effectively get a duplicate every round.
I've
Basically
got two
like a-
Anders to
two
attack
actions.
with.
Yeah, basically like a simulacrum, but that's crazy. Which means mine's
Okay.
probably going to be really bad.
Kirik
1.
with the 1. I need you to roll a d100 at the start of each of your turns for the next minute.
Cool.
As you get hit with this purplish bolt of energy and just cascades around you and is sort of sparking around you. Dargon.
94.
Holy shit. All the way down. You decrease by 1 size for the next minute. So, Dargon, who is medium, shrinks down and becomes small. This...
I like to think you're still putting the potion on me, so like you just like shrink to my shoulder or something at that point.
Just hanging off like.
He's like pouring it, and just this potion's becoming bigger and bigger. 2 hands just like, whoa, shit.
I love all of this.
Maybe we should stop
Fantastic.
hitting
We gotta keep the orb.
And with that, it is Bothrid's go.
Oh, it's making me cry.
So Bothrid is raging. He's going to use half his movement speed to stand up. And then he's just going to recklessly attack A because it's the first thing in front of him. So that is going to be... Oh, that was so close to being a natural 20. That is a 28 hit with the first. And a 25 to hit with the second. And we'll do the bonus as well. 28 to hit with the bonus. So it's going to be one of them. Two of them. So that is maths. 19 plus... 20 points of damage to A, who is not looking good, as Bothrid just stab. And yeah, A's really not looking good at this point. That is Bothrid's go. And then it is AEM's turn. Who's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 up to there. He's going to attempt to hit Ander with a flail attack. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. You are going to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And as it hits, you can just see this surge of lightning energy down its arm along the flail and strike into you for an additional 7 points of lightning damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh no. 14.
You just save, you're not stunned.
Thank God for that. I'm on 59 hit points, though.
Kirik.
Feeling the call of the Raven Queen ever so close to me right now, I am going to... Sure. Move away from Dargon. 5, 10, 15. And as I'm doing that, I am taking a potion out of my bag and drinking it. This weird purple potion, which is a potion of maximum power. Yes. And I'm going to action surge, and I will cast a 4th level inflict wounds on YCB.
Nice. Holy shit.
Need to hit first.
Was that a roll to hit?
It is. So close. 28 to hit.
That will hit.
Wow.
I don't need to roll. It's 60 points of damage, but it still has my Path to the Grave on, so it's 120
Okay,
points
so that
of
is
damage.
120 points of damage.
I forgot about that.
In a single moment,
better
as
fucking be
Kirik
blood.
running, chugging this potion, you can see the hand beginning to glow with that ghostly black power as he just runs up and slaps it against the leg of this creature, and you can just see the leg sort of wisp away, sort of spark and sputter almost as reality itself almost shifts around it. Still standing, does not look bloodied, but that was a lot of hit points you just took off this creature. Shit the bed is all I'm going to say on that one. YCB, not happy. There is going to be a lair action, and again, this debris just floats up and begins to fly around. Wisdom saving throws from everyone, please.
Oh, that's not bad. 18.
Bothrid's blinded. 18. Ander is blinded.
Ah, I thought I'd nailed it as well.
Kirik,
27.
you are not
think
blinded.
it's okay.
Dargon.
5.
Shargon is also blinded. Oh, A up. That was good fun.
Oh, I just thought something.
Go on.
Kirik's got to roll a percentile dice at the start of each of his turns, isn't
Very
he?
true.
He has, but it's not the start of his turn, is it?
It
Oh,
was.
yeah, it was.
It was.
Thank you very much.
88.
88.
Whatever
See
you
what
do,
we've
double
got for
damage.
today.
Oh, could you imagine?
So,
Could you imagine if it was double
as you
damage?
run up and slap your hand, there is also this surge of energy as you cast reverse gravity centered on yourself.
Oh, fuck.
That was worth it. I'm glad I called it out. That was worth it.
Yeah.
So, as I just searched that spell
Oh, man,
That
that's
is not
bad.
good on
Very, very
any of
quickly.
us.
Will impact the
50
ceiling.
foot radius,
We all are.
everyone,
Oh,
including the creatures.
I think it's 60
50
foot
foot
radius.
radius. 50 foot radius, 100 foot high cylinder, centered on yourself. So that
means
is
he wants you to
everyone and
smash into the
everything.
ceiling too.
The orb is secured down.
Oh, how convenient.
No, you saw that with C trying to lift it, right? C couldn't lift
Yeah,
it, it's secured
yeah.
down. Now. You can make an attempt to grab onto a secured object, if there is one near you.
Nope.
In
Is
this
there anyone?
case,
Suppose I've got-
everybody...
I suppose I've got
So
the pillar
does
right next to me.
your
But...
suit of armour count as a secure
You've got the
object?
pillar right next to you, so you can attempt to grab onto the pillar, Kirik. In
I-
fact, you're not affected by it, because you're in the centre. You've cast it on yourself, you're not affected.
Can I grab hold of the pillar that's holding the orb?
With your
You can
tiny
attempt
hands.
to.
Okay. What do I need to do?
I think I would still be affected because if I cast a fireball centered on myself.
Just reading it. Yeah, no, you're right. I'm just reading that as well. So,
Oh, good.
Ander, I don't think you can grab onto anything, so you and AEM are both going to go... And this is a 50-foot high ceiling.
Oh, that's 5d10.
Does Ander still have
5d6.
legs? Spider legs.
Yeah, 5d6. That's it.
Ander still does have spider legs. Make me a dexterity saving throw to see if your spider legs can grab hold of the wall.
Go on, you're good at
Good
those.
call, Dave. Good call, Dave. 20.
So all three of you get dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
28 for me.
So you save.
Spider-Man.
15.
Spider-Man.
You save.
Dirty 20.
You save. Bothrid, however, is straight up to the top.
Ah, he's raging, he's
So that
fine.
is 6, 7, 8, 11, 15, 20, half to 10 as Bothrid slams into the ceiling and will be prone on the ceiling. YCB, who is pretty tall anyway, is still going to fly out 50 feet. 12, 14, 16 points of damage. A is not going to survive this. I'm not sure.
Good.
Unless I roll really badly, I don't think there's no way A can survive this. Yeah, absolutely not. A is gone. A slams into the ceiling and just everything dissipates around them. AEM 10, 15, 18 points of damage to AEM. AEM is still up. And everybody else saves. You can see C is just holding on to the orb as the legs are in the air, just sort of floating upwards, slowly begins to pull themselves down. Now, because you have cast that spell centered on yourself, at any point you can cancel that because it counts as a concentration spell. It's just wild magic has surged through you. You can cancel that at any point.
It's good to know.
And with that, so A's now dead. A can do fuck all. C is just going to sort of hold on to this orb and sort of slowly move around. So, oh, where is it? 5, 10.
As my mic falls off the desk.
15 to there.
It's a wild magic event, mate.
It's gravity. It's reverse gravity.
Now, Dargon, you were holding on. You reached out for the plinth that the orb and held on to that. C is then going to reach a hand to you and is going to pull you closer, so you are now touching the orb.
Nice.
And then the suggestion is going to wear off. That'll be its go.
I was thinking outside the box.
So we're going to say you get moved to there. Okay. It is your go, Dargon. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw if you are holding onto this box. Holding onto the orb.
Oh, my suggestion might have just backfired.
28.
28. You feel this surge of energy through you, and it feels like it would have potentially ripped you apart, like as it surges through you, but somehow you just managed to hold it together, and you are holding onto this orb now. It is now your go. What would you like to do?
I'm blinded.
You are blinded, yes.
I'm still frightened. Just out of interest.
You are still frightened of this creature. Yep.
Is reverse gravity still affecting me?
Frightened,
Still
frightened,
on.
frightened.
So you're not just going to go.
Frightened,
You're,
frightened.
you're holding on to it, but your legs are up in the air going.
Yeah.
We're going to find out whether I can do anything at all.
Oh no, you're not
essentially
frightened.
hanging-
Sorry, you've not been frightened.
You're
I mean, I haven't been able to
essentially
move anyway, but
Yeah, no. So you're not frightened. Sorry, that should have been at the end of your next, your
That's fine,
last turn.
that's fine.
You're all good.
okay. So, is with my knowledge of what's happening at the moment, is there any way that I could attack this orb, or am I just going to fall if I try anything? Am I literally?
I mean, you've
like,
got one hand on it, and you can. I mean, you've got two hands. You could take one hand off with Timiel's Wrath and attempt to smack it. I'm assuming you're only holding on with one hand anyway, because otherwise Timiel's Wrath is going to the ceiling.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
So you can still make an attack.
Okay, it's going to be a one-handed attack towards the orb then.
Oh boy.
In just a blind panic at this point, because nothing has been going right, and just, you know, like the mere seconds that we've been going on, it's just like we know that the orb smashed last time. I'm just hoping for it. So that is going to be a one-handed attack for a 19 to hit. Disadvantage?
You're attacking the orb, right? A
Disadvantage.
19 is going to count. Disadvantage because you are blinded.
Yeah, so that's cocked. Try it again. That's better, 26. So yeah, still that lowest one.
So 19. Yeah. So roll damage.
Okay. Oh, dude, that's on the floor. Let's try another one. Oh, I'm done. I'm panicking now. So that is. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's that. That is 14 points of slashing damage.
Reduced by 1d4, please. Because you are shrunk down.
Yes. 2.
So that will be
12.
in total
12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. As Timiel's Wrath just strikes in that crack. Again, surges out. D100s, people.
Uh-oh.
I've got another attack, by the way, but yeah, we'll do this first. Because because I know this happens first.
Sorry, if you're going to do another attack, do the other attack now. And then we'll do the D100s.
Okay, so it's a disadvantage. Ah, fuck, that was a natural 20. Yeah, 23 to hit.
Yep.
Ah, natural 20 as well. Damn it. That is minus a D4.
Yep.
12 points of slashing damage.
Okay. So you strike in quick succession and cascade of wild, raw energy surges out. Nope. Get back over there. That's we're then going to do D100 for Bothrids. 2.
I got a 21.
Oh dear, Bothrid. Bothrid's got to immediately roll twice on the table. 38 and a 68, so 38 first. 38 first. Let's pull up some tokens.
Oh god.
That's
Next
that's
to
all I want to
Bothrid,
hear right now.
this small little ethereal-looking type dragon appears, pseudo-dragon appears basically into existence next to Bothrid. 68.
With Eddie Murphy's voice.
Bothrid is then crystal just encases him.
Oh god.
Ah, fuck.
Great.
He's going to get 50 temporary hit points
What?
Wow.
until the end of his next turn,
With no one around him.
while he is in
He can't.
while he is entombed. So that's Bothrid's go. Ander.
21. I turn into He-Man.
Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against the next spell you cast in the next minute that involves a saving throw.
Would have been really nice to have slow right now.
And you also don't have your spells left, do you?
I do have slow
think so.
because I do have slow.
He's got all his
because
spell
Darden came
slots back.
Oh yeah.
Kirik.
26.
There is a moment where you are sort of taken back from your body and you get a glimpse of the very future and what is about to happen. You get advantage on the next saving throw that you have to make. Dargon.
39.
Please make a note of all these because I'm going to forget them. A 39.
Oh god.
This has been going too
You
well.
get 9
so-
hit points back. As again, this energy just washes over you, and all these strange things begin to happen.
So stupid.
I mean, this is brilliant. It's worth hitting the orb just for this, isn't it?
At the end,
Don't even need to. I still need
your
to roll on
turn,
it 9
Dargon.
times. So.
At the end of your turn, Dargon, as I'm assuming that's the end of your turn.
I'm gonna. Oh shit! Do I do that? Yeah, I'm gonna second wind as well. Bonus action.
Okay, second win bonus action. That's the end of your turn. YCB is going to take a legendary action and bam, teleport back here.
Oh, sorry. I'm also gonna say the concentration on Hex is just gone, obliterated many rounds ago.
Yeah,
It's just that's
sorry,
out.
that's my bad.
No, I
Too
forgot
many
as well.
things to focus on. That's
not
also
used to
gone
Hex yet.
off there. That's cool. It is then YCB's go.
Did he teleport? Did you say?
YC Yes, teleported.
I got 17 hit points on my second one.
Oh, he's just getting closer to Bothrid by going there.
Am I still blind?
Yes.
Fine.
Sorry, that's until
Anders
the end of your
duplicate
next
blind?
turn, isn't it? So no, you're not blinded.
Okay, cool. Holding
again?
on.
Is Anders' duplicate also blind?
No, because that will appear on your next turn.
Right, okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a token on the map of Ander, and at the beginning of each of your turns you can decide which square next to you it goes into.
Good.
So for now I'm just going to drop it there. Okay, so YCB is going to... 100-foot radius sphere centered on himself, which is everything. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, if this is the one that takes your breath away, I'm going to use a lucky point.
Bothrid's going to fail.
Oh, I've got a 19, but let's just see what the other one is.
21.
Yeah, 19. 19 is my best. It was nearly a 20 as well.
23.
Dargon. 23. Everybody fails. So
Good
you're all
lord.
going to take 37 points of thunder damage, and you are deafened once again for a minute.
I'm down.
And I'm deaf.
As Kirik just drops to the floor.
What are we all on?
I'm on 22.
Kirik's out.
Kirik dead.
Bothrid.
15, 16, 17, 19 points of damage for Bothrid. Bothrid's on... Oh, he's got temporary hit points, so that just takes away from his temporary hit points. He's still on 114.
Yeah.
The Pseudo Dragon, however, is destroyed.
Wow.
Thanks for coming.
Poor little Pseudo Dragon. Kirik's down. That is YCB's go. Back round to the top, Ander.
So,
Because I'm down, sorry, it means that the reverse gravity is gone as well. So everyone just...
It does indeed, so everybody just... So it's going to be 50 feet for everyone except Dargon and C.
And
if I say...
yeah, and
first
Anders
time
got
round,
spider
I'm
legs.
hanging on with my, I'm hanging on with my spider legs anyway, aren't
You are, so you're all good. Kirik, you were up there, weren't you?
no.
Nope.
No?
I was holding
No,
on
you
to the
grabbed onto
pillar.
the pillar, so it's just Bothrid, AM, and YCB. Bothrid's going to take 6, 12, 13, 15, maths 18, points of damage reduced to 9 as Bothrid slams into the floor in his crystal form. Still enough there. He is not. Then AEM is going to take 6, 7, 8, 12, 18 points of bludgeoning damage as it hits the floor. And then YCB is going to take 2, 3, 7, 13, 17 points of damage as it hits the floor. And as it hits the floor, it is now blooded, as you can see. Just part of it just begins to... Part of it begins to wisp away. Now we are around to Anders' turn. As
I?
your
will cast
illusionary
slow
figure
on
appears in that
YCB
square.
and AEM. Please.
Okay, so they get disadvantage, don't they?
Yeah, wisdom 17.
Watch YCB have like a +10.
Let's do YCB first. Fails, but is going to use a legendary resistance to succeed.
Unfortunately.
It's the first one it's had to do. We've not done the other one yet. AEM gets disadvantage. Well, that was exactly the same, but he's still not going to do it because it's a 12.
Nice. He is slowed then, so that's one action or a bonus action, not both.
No reaction.
-2 to AC and dexterity saving throws. Can't use reactions.
And
Speed
multi-attack
is halved.
has no effect. -2 to AC.
Yeah. Speed is halved.
Yeah.
And then, so my duplicate can do everything I can do, right?
Yep.
So,
But it will
my
count
duplicate-
against your spell slots.
Yeah. My duplicate is even my inventory list.
They are
So for
illusory
arrows, for
versions
example.
of.
Right, okay then.
Yeah.
So my duplicate will use steady aim as a bonus action to then get advantage with a bow shot at YCB.
Yep.
Sensing blood in the water, I'm going to try and finish him off. Oh god. 16 to hit.
Will not hit as just catches the wind.
It's a 3 and a 4.
It's gone.
Fuck me. What a crock of shit. That was a kick in the tits. I thought I was going to finish him off then. Well, that's that out of the window, isn't it? Can't move, so use steady aim. Is under
Good stuff.
blind
So that
still?
is the end. Your go, and you are no longer blinded as a result.
Just deaf.
Just deafened. Yeah, everyone
Just
is deafened.
deaf.
I'm not going to put the tokens on because I really can't be bothered right now. It is Bothrid's go. I just need to check.
Kill him, Bufford. Kill him, Bufford. Kill him, Bufford.
Don't know if Bothrid can. Which shatters at the end of your next turn, so Bothrid can do sweet fuck all. So Bothrid does nothing on his turn, and then when it ends, not only is he not blinded, but the crystal shatters, he loses his temporary hit points. And that will be Bothrid's go. So AEM is then going to turn to you, Ander, and just attempt to make one flail attack on you. With a natural 1, and just misses. Kirik, death saving throw, please.
God.
11.
Oh.
You don't have to. I was going to say you don't have to tell people if you don't want to, but we could do that in secret. It's entirely up to you. But 11, you save. A is dead. B is dead. Not going to take one of them. C is then going to, having snapped out of this suggestion, is going to turn towards you, Dargon, and attempt to make a slam attack.
Okay.
That is going to be a 9.
That'll be a no.
9.
Snine.
9.
That does not hit.
Dargon, your turn.
I'm small.
Sorry. I assume because I'm dead, I don't have to roll the wild magic? Or do I still?
Roll it, because it's just cascading around your body at this point.
Because it's fun.
That would have been a 29.
You regain all your hit points.
You are resurrected.
You can teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. So you'll let you choose.
Helpful.
I will roll a d4, and that will be the direction
very
we go for. 2, so I'll literally go behind AEM. Because...
So there.
no,
there?
so...
There.
Yeah, there. Because I rolled a d4 to see the direction, and it went there.
Fair enough. as your body just sort of bamps and appears again. Dargon, sorry, back to your go, mate.
Can I see and reach the orb now that I'm now on the floor and I'm small?
You're holding it.
I thought it was still small.
Oh, now you're back on the floor, so you would have. You are small, which means.
Am I where my navel usually is?
How tall was Dargon initially? I think your head would just be about level with this platform.
Fine.
So you sort of.
Yeah.
If you look above it, you can just about
How
see the orb.
is the orb?
You can try and swing towards it. The orb's looking okay. There's a small crack in it. Would you like me to make start that again? Would you like to make another investigation check for me?
Yeah.
Now that you are up close and personal with this thing.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You now notice that it's faint and it's very difficult to see, but this material, whatever this orb is made out of, is polished highly. But it's also very translucent, but you do now see very faint blue and purple lines just sort of bleeding around the whole thing.
Okay.
And whatever energy is sort of coming out of it is very much contained within. You notice that this green energy turns purple the minute it gets outside of the orb.
But it's, from all I know from an orb, it doesn't look like it's ready to shatter. It's looking like
Oh no, absolutely not.
So I'm going to.
You now get the impression this is strong, whatever it is.
I'm going to swipe at C. So I'm going to make an attack at
Okay.
C. And I'm going to use a bonus action and I'm going to use a fainting attack. So I look like I'm swiping towards the orb and then sort of slide over it and straight into C into the side. So giving me advantage. For 28 to hit.
28 is going to hit.
I should have clarified that would have been two-handed anyway because I'm not holding a shield.
That's fine.
So that will be, because of the fainting attack, 21 points of slashing damage towards C.
Minus D4.
Minus D4, 21, 18 points of slashing damage.
2 points of slashing damage, which is very much enough to bloody C.
In an attempt,
attack.
being kind of pissed being small. At second attack. Not gonna lie, there's a little bit of rage coming out. Maybe over exuding himself with a 15 to hit.
It's kind of like
Still hits.
Chucky doll now, isn't it? On the rampage.
So that is. Let's roll these together. With the D4, that is 15 points of slashing damage.
Nice. 15 points of slashing damage, almost, but not enough. As you sort of just stab in again. Sorry, two-handed, just swipe across. C is still standing.
I use my.
I'm not sure what square C is currently in, but we'll look to it.
So right, let's just have a look. And then I would like to. So I'm going to say, it's no good, lads. Too fucking hard. And I'm then going to run. Do I have a smaller?
I'm deaf, mate.
Smaller running speed. What's my speed?
Please hold caller. Nope, your running speed's the same. Movement speed is the same.
So, yeah, with little length, I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. Straight towards.
Okay, you will
just
get
go,
an opportunity from
Yeah.
C, which is going to be a 24 to hit.
That hits.
You're literally running across the map, just tiny Darkon. Ah!
That is going to be 12 points of bludgeoning damage. A C just sees you
I
turn
just need
and
like a Mario mushroom to make it big again.
slams against you.
Well, I mean, I was going to use Stone's Endurance, but now that it's put me on 69 hit points, I can't. There's no way. It's impossible.
Nice.
I have to leave it.
Nice.
Fantastic. And then it is YCB's go, who is seeing this tiny Dargon run towards it.
Diddy gone.
Did he gone? Yes. That's happening.
Diddy gone. Love it. It's just going to step forward up to there. Or move forward. And is then going to...
Just that sight
Oh, no,
is
didn't
just
I
know.
incredible.
Didn't need to. It's going to stand back, but it's going to lean down and with two fists just slam against you. It can do that twice. The first one is going to be a 19.
Misses.
Second one... Oh shit, the bed. That's a 22.
That does hit.
You are going to take 23 points of bludgeoning damage and
Sweet
14 points of
Lord.
lightning damage.
Sorry. What were those?
23 points of bludgeoning damage as the
Yeah.
fists crack into you, and then as they come down, there's a surge of lightning and 14 points of lightning damage.
Okay, and then I'm going to reaction Stone's Endurance that. So, 1d12 plus 4. So that is 12 back. So that puts me on 44. Oh dear.
44. And back round to the top of the round with Mr. Splinterthorn.
So I will steady aim and fire an arrow at YCB
Okay.
with a natural 20. Have some of that. Come on! So that is
That's sneak attacked.
piercing damage of 14. A double sneak attack, just 8d6, don't worry about it, of 25, and then don't forget
2d4s.
Don't forget about them. with an extra 4 on top of that.
4 points of
Amazing.
damage. Holy
Amazing.
shit. As this arrow just straight into YCB and it just steps back. YCB is now almost on a third of its hit points.
Right, and then
not
I'm going to do
looking-
that
it's
all
not
again
looking
with the duplicate.
Okay.
Good for him or it or us?
And as it pulls back, you can. It's almost like magic. The arrow that's in your quiver just over to your duplicate as go for again.
Oh, you're not going to believe it, another natural 20.
Oh my god, guys!
It's happening again!
I mean, gonna have to do this. I mean, how do I do this? There we go. I mean, there it is. There it is, guys.
It's the fucking Eladrin encounter all over again.
12 piercing damage, a sneak attack damage of, well, there's a lot of ones in there, 31, and then the 2d4 of another 4.
Fuck me. As this second arrow strikes in, YCB staggers back, stands up. No, not no. Still alive.
Oh my god, Daddy. Oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
Oh my god.
And with that, YCB is going to take a legendary action.
Oh,
And
go back to
make me a
full
Constitution
hit
saving throw, please.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no, I'm gonna die.
Oh no. Does it know about your illusionary
I will use
duplicate though?
I'll use another lucky point. Don't worry. Oh, I got the same roll again. 11.
Oh no.
11.
Yeah,
No.
you're down.
Because it doesn't matter if it was the illusory duplicate or not. The air is sucked out of you,
Dead.
and you drop down to the floor. You are now dying.
Oh no. Oh no.
I mean, not that I drew attention to myself or anything, but then
A little bit.
Yeah, you know, both Kirik and Anda were like, one good hit.
at least I'm not deaf
Just going to
anymore.
move that up there for now. No, you
Oh,
are
you're
not.
dying.
And then we go over to Bothrid, who
Can't be
is
anything if you're
raging
dead.
still, double-bladed quarterstaff in hand, is going to run 5, 10, 15 up to there and recklessly attack the shit out of this thing.
Yeah.
.28 with the first. Yes, in answer to your question, Dave.
Thank you.
23 with the second, which just hits.
Whispers,
And then the
whispers.
bonus. Misses. So one of them. Two of them. 18 points of damage to YCB. YCB is still standing. AEM then.
Oh,
It's just going to turn down towards
Oh,
where
no.
Ander is. Slow motion, the flail is going to come up. That's advantage to hit.
mm-hmm.
24, I think, is going to hit Ander, even though he's not
Yeah.
here. That will hit.
Do that saves.
So
Critical.
2 death saving throws failed
Yeah.
for when he returns. I appreciate it's gone for a wee. It's very, very tense right now. I am nervous as fuck.
No way.
Kirik, make me a death saving throw, please.
Come on, natural 20. It's natural 1.
Is that a natural 1?
No.
2 fails.
Death saves.
And you have 2 failed death saving throws as well as you've just been hit with a flail attack.
And that's Kirik with 2
So
fails.
that's 2 against 1 for Kirik, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
C is going to make a beeline straight to Dargon. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 to there. 'Cause it should have, yep, 40-foot flying speed.
Yeah.
It's going to try and slam against you, Dargon. For a natural 1 and misses.
Oh my god.
Dargon, it is your go.
You better fucking finish it.
I know. I know. I'm gonna bonus action turn into a werebear. Which turns me
me.
one size larger. Unless it turns me to huge. but I
Well,
don't know.
it
I think-
actually negates the full effect of the reduce, and you...
Oh my. Oh my.
I'm going to put you there.
Sweet. Oh my. Right.
Kirik, I need you to roll me on the wild,
Yes.
wild
Yeah.
magic table,
Yeah.
please.
74.
Choose any other creature within the room, within 60 feet of you.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
3, 4, 5. Including myself or other creature?
Including yourself. Sorry. Yep. Within 60 feet of you, so it can't be yourself.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll roll a d6. 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. YTB.
YCB falls asleep.
Oh!
So, because I don't have like a sleep thing, we're gonna go.
Oh!
YCB's asleep.
Oh!
Which effectively makes them unconscious.
Yep. And they are prone.
Oh!
And they are prone.
Yeah.
Doggone, it's your go.
Oh my god!
You have advantage on attacks.
Yeah! Okay. Oh, yeah, I attack YCB. Oh my. Okay, 24 to hit.
Will hit. Critical hit.
It's a critical hit.
Yep.
Oh my god. Sorry, I've lost all my dice. There's a cat in the way as well, which doesn't help. There we go. Right, there.
We're all shitting ourselves right now, mate.
Jesus Christ. 24 points of slashing damage.
Dargon, Thunderhand, Malakutha. How do you want to kill this creature?
Oh my god. As he falls to the floor, I want to be growing in size, and then I am just going to, in sort of a kneeling action, so I sort of bring it down like a sledgehammer sort of, swing, properly put my weight behind. Timio's Wrath is just going to go straight through his neck, and that is it. His head rolls.
And what you notice is as the head comes off and rolls away, there is just this. YCB turns to this greenish aquamarine mist. AEM does the same, and they both coalesce together on the roof of this building, and you notice the orb. The greenish energy is just into the air as this. As Siri gets involved in the situation. Shut up.
I don't understand.
Nobody
either, Siri, it's
understands.
fine.
This burst of elemental energy just blasts. The ceiling cracks. The orb itself cracks down the middle. And whatever wind, the breeze that's been gently blowing throughout the whole dungeon is gone. C is also dissipated. Sorry, I should have said that. AAM is gone. YCB is gone. Out of combat, still in initiative order. Dargon, what would you like to do in your turn?
I still my turn.
Yes. You used one attack as an action.
Yeah. And I've used my bonus action to turn. Fuck. So. Oh man. I mean, damn. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn back and run. Hang on, I was there. Sorry, I need to check because I have. No, that's fine. Yes, 40 feet of movement. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 to Kirik. probably did that math wrong, but I've got enough to get to him. So I can't. I don't think I can do anything else. I've used part of my action, haven't I?
Your action. You've used your movement.
I've used my movement. So I have no action surge left because that was used in the most incredible thing ever. So I'm just going to try and be close to him because I intentionally want to try and bring him back if I can. That's all I can do. And I'll be shouting at both Andrew and Kirik. It's over! It's over! It's over! Wake up! Please! Don't leave me.
And I need you to make me a death saving throw, please, sir. With 2 failures already gone.
I can't fail. 14.
Save. It is Bothrid's go. Bothrid, somehow realising the gravity of the situation, just his rage cools. He is going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 up to Kirik. As he runs, he slides to his knees, scraping his knees across the gravel floor, smacks a hand down on Kirik, and he's going to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level. 16 points of health straight into Kirik.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
And there is a tear that rolls down Bothrid's cheek. Is you okay? Is you okay?
Oh, Bothrid, thank you. Thank you.
That is going to be Bothrid's go. Because I don't think he can do anything else. Kirik, your go. As you.
D100. 87.
Oh no. I'll tell you what though, you rolling a 5 to get YCP to sleep was an accidental brilliant move. Well.
Choose
Oh god in heaven.
one of the other 3 in the room, please. Roll the d6 and halve it if you want.
Dargon.
Yeah.
Dargon. Dargon, you now have Fly cast upon yourself.
Oh, okay.
In werebear form, you feel your sort of bear-like feet lift off the ground slightly, and you are just sort of floating. And it is with that you also notice, Kirik, the purple radiance that was around you just begins to slowly but surely dissipate. So whatever wild magic was here is going.
On my turn, I will hold up. Just need to check something. 3. I've got 3 left, so I can do. Immediately sensing what is happening, I will move up to Ender. I'm going to cast 2nd level Cure Wounds on him. And because he's down, I don't need to roll. You get 21 points of healing back.
21 points of healing. And as everybody is now up, we are out of initiative order.
Hey, guys, you with us, yeah? Yeah.
Where's the orb?
Whoa, fucking orb.
The orb is still there, but the greenish glow is gone. Bothrid is going to pull out a potion of healing, is going to pop the lid off, is just going to grab the back of Kirik's head and just go...
I do not resist
you will
that.
get a potion of greater healing. You what?
I will not resist that.
That's going to be 4d4 plus 4.
Once
So
I
you're gonna
have
get I'm going to get 9 points of health back because I rolled 3 1s and a 2.
That's all right.
So
Keeping
after
up the
I finish
tradition.
coughing up all the blood, I've actually got 2 potions of great healing left, and I'm going to chug them both.
Go for it.
So 8d8 plus 8, I suppose.
Dargon's going
The
to...
only one that's not bloodied.
84 even, not d8.
Yeah, Dargon's just going to like roll onto the floor. Like he was always like kneeling next to Kirik, but just sort of roll over, look up, and just be panting as a hybrid bear.
Are you staying as a hybrid bear?
For let's say 30 seconds, and then it was just going to naturally wear off and just sort of revert back. When he then reverts back, if no one else has stood up, he's then going to look into his bag of holding and grab the only other superior healing he's got and have that one.
Is everyone okay?
I'm back up to 53 now.
What's this one? 53.
Yeah, I think we nearly bit off more than we could chew. I don't know how we got through that.
Oh, we were dead for sure. So I'm just trying to work out what I'm meant to be right. 8d4. That's not bad.
I want to get up and make my way towards the orb.
Okay. You make your way towards the orb.
Is there any
So you stand there.
Is there any writing, like underneath, any sort of runes or anything?
You would notice now on the plinth around it that there is the familiar language that you don't speak, but that Bothrid has been able to sort of rudimentarily translate so far. Just sort of strange, wavy scratches, if you like, in this thing. You now also too notice that this, without the greenish glow, the orb itself just looks like a very, very thin layer of Wrathstrike as these blue and purple lines just permeate around the outside. There is a defined crack and almost like a strike mark where an arrow has hit on the orb itself, but the light is gone.
Bothrid?
I would now say that this room is also dark, so Bothrid will step up to under dark vision.
So a couple of things to note is Dargon rolled onto his back, but was actually a couple of feet off in the air because he didn't realise that he hadn't quite hit the ground.
Oh, it's only a couple of feet. You would have just gone.
No, but I mean, well, I suppose it's because no, it's for 10 minutes, isn't it? Fly.
I thought it was an hour. Oh, I'm thinking of my potion of flying then.
Yeah, no, fly is 10 minutes.
The spell is 10 minutes, yeah.
So
Yeah, so you've still got fly on you for 10 minutes.
yes, I'm normal Dargon. I rolled onto my back, but I'm in the air. I haven't quite noticed. I will look over at Kirik and I'll be like, "Don't touch it, Kirik. It was weird touching it. I didn't like it."
I don't want to touch it, I just want to know what it says.
Are we safe here?
Probably
Bothrid
not.
will walk up, sensing Kirik's sort of question, and steps and walks around it and studies, and sort of as he's walking around, his eyes sort of almost roll back into his skull a little bit as he just begins to naturally translate. And in Bothrid's voice, although it becomes slightly ethereal. This is the source. The one who stood here when all was made. Contained here to both empower and protect. All who enter here shall not return. What did I say?
It holds the power of
What was it, Kirik? It did say we shouldn't return, as in, I don't think we were meant to live. I don't know how we
Empower
have.
and protect, that's what it said.
Empower and protect. Do you think this is sentient like the other one? Can we talk to it?
Not anymore, I don't think.
As
Did
you
we-
ask this question, Dargon, there is a... And the figure who you've just fought, but shrunk down, appears at the doorway, not as fully formed as they once were.
I'm sorry we fought you. You didn't
Insight
give us a
check.
choice.
On the dude.
Insight check on the dude. What are you inciting for? To see
Does
his
he look
intentions?
hostile? Yeah.
Okay, make me an insight check.
Pretty low, 16.
The arms are lowered. There is no roiling air around. Doesn't seem to be hostile.
Cool.
They seem to be less than what they were before.
Did we free you? Did someone imprison you here? Was it against your will?
How do we free you?
I am free. Was the orb your cage? It was my prison and my salvation.
Who imprisoned you?
Long gone. Not important.
Are you our foe?
Inside check, I'm sorry.
You can make an insight check on that.
22.
22. There is no lie in this.
Interesting. Foe no more. I come with a message.
Then speak.
Not for you. For him.
And the arm goes up and points towards Ander.
Andy, you're up.
And the wind and buffets Kirik, Bothrid, and Dargon so much that you are deafened. I need both of you to remove your headphones, please.
Happened kind of while.
I'm going to do one better. I'm going to run for the
Come closer.
So I suppose I'm kind of just still reeling and sat down on my knees a little bit, so I'll get up and start to, I suppose, gingerly walk towards him.
And it too steps forward slowly but surely, sort of glides across the floor, and as you are sort of face to face,
Your ancestors sought to control that which is beyond them. This world is older than you know. You have freed me, and for this, a gift, but a warning. One has succumbed to remain. We are the source.
us. There is nothing. We create. We destroy. You decide. And he is going to place his hand, just thrusts it against your chest. And there is this bright flash of lightning energy. And the figure is gone. And you can feel a tingle on your chest. As the others can return. So the only thing the other two of you notice is while you're sort of holding your ears, is that Ander and the creature approach each other, and there are spoken words between the two of them, and then the creature thrusts its hand against Ander, and there is a bright lightning-like flash. And the creature is gone.
Dargon will immediately sort of get into a sort of another attacking position, holding Timir's wrath again. You know, adrenaline piping up. You know, where's he going? What's going on? Is this another attack?
What happened?
It's okay. It's okay. It wasn't an attack. He meant no harm. I don't know what that was, but it didn't hurt me. He said he was going to give me a gift, so I'm assuming that was it.
Do you
And
feel
your
any
chest
different?
is itching like fuck right now.
Is that it?
Other than an itch.
Is that it?
I feel fine.
Do we get out? As I say that, I look back at the orb, and is the orb what's the orb looking like?
Orb is lifeless, as it has been since you defeated the creature.
Is that it? Do we get out? Do we go? Can we go?
Do you want us to look at your chest?
No, I need to get this message. I need to say it out loud while it's still fresh in my head. He told me that my ancestors sought to control this power. I assume, but it was beyond their control, and this world is older than we think. He said one has succumbed, two remain, so the one we've just defeated, two more remain. They are the source, and without us, there is nothing. They create, they destroy, you decide. So we probably shouldn't have destroyed it. But there's still two left, but if we destroy those two, it could destroy everything.
Okay, I took some of that in, but guys, we've got to go. Surely. It doesn't feel safe here.
No. With that, just with that being Wrathstrike, should we take it with us? I'm just thinking there was that temple with a Wrathstrike door that we couldn't open. Wrathstrike seems to be quite an important material around these parts.
Andrew, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to get it, and if you can't get it by then, we are going.
Go. I'm sprinting in, that's going in the bag of holding.
Okay. So you sprint up to the orb and touch it. It shatters.
Never mind. I'll pick up my arrows instead.
Okay, you will get, I think you fired 4 arrows there, yeah, so you get 2 back. Okay, so you all sprint out the door and back, and you find any doors that you've passed through before, any that have slammed shut or no longer resistant to you. And you run up the stairs into that tower where now, with the door open, the wind and the snow is buffeting in, and you can see that there is a layer of snow now on the floor as you reach sort of the base of this tower, if you like. Remlin Gindris nowhere to be seen. And you can feel the cold. The bitter cold.
I I'm going to try and cast Divine Intervention.
Go for it.
$69.
Hey.
Amazing number. Not the one we wanted. So as you exit out of this temple or tomb or dungeon or whatever it was, you're faced with the storm outside in the middle of Shiverspire. And I think that is where we will leave it for this evening. But not quite. As the party launch themselves up the stairs and enter into this now unprotected tower, two figures slowly make their way from Shiverspire and head east. The taller, looking down, places a hand on the dwarf's shoulder and just nods. The dwarf sort of shucks his shield, holds onto his longsword, and just nods, bows his head down and begins to walk against the snow. Gindrith does what he can to shield. And as they exit further and further away from Shiverspire, there is a moment where Gindrith stops Remley, kneels down in front of him, kisses him on the forehead, stands back, and the giant dragon wings expand out. The dragon looks down on Remley. The snout touches the dwarf's forehead, as my camera does all sorts of weird things there. And the dragon then launches into the air. Remley himself looks around, swings his shield up onto his back, and turns to the south and begins a slow walk away. And it would not be fair for me to have launched the players into an encounter where survival was almost impossible. So as my gift to them, it's not been long since we did the last one, but we are going to level up, because I believe that is a sufficient milestone to warrant a level up. So well done, guys. Amazing session. Holy shit is all I'm going to say. That was intense. Even me on the other side of things, just what is going to happen next? That was nuts. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Arguably one of our best sessions we've ever done. There's been a couple, but that was awesome. So much lore. As I say, a critical point within the story, I think. Please join us next week to see what happens. Join us on Wednesday for Malt, Magic and More, where we will dissect what's just happened and analyse all of these different features. We may even do some rolls for hit points while we're there. Thank you to all the tools we've used tonight. Owlbear Rodeo, Dungeon Alchemist for the mapping tools there. D&D Beyond for all things management, encounter builders, spell checkers, all those sorts of things. The various Patreon services that I use for magic tables, shops, all sorts of different things there, and of course tabletop audio and battle bards for the musical ambience and sound effects. You've heard them in the background. They've made the game even more amazing tonight. I've been noticing them in the background. It's just definitely set things apart. 9 followers away. 9. We are almost there. And then we can start doing even more fun things. So if you're not following already, please do follow along. Catch this episode again on Friday on YouTube. Be on the podcast also on Friday. I think that will do for tonight. So until next week, stay safe. We love you all. Thank you for following along. We will see you next time.